What my brother is trying to say is he doesn't know what to say.
As do I, Mario. As do I. Here we are 30 years later. I finally did it. I finally took the red pill from Morpheus and saw how deep the rabbit hole goes. And boy is it deep. I've been told prior to watching that this movie is terrible. But like a newly turned naive and innocent 18-year-old about to enter the strip club for the very first time,
Smithies?
you can never truly prepare for something such as this. Without further ado, let us check out the movie that scared Nintendo from entering the industry for a whopping 3 decades. It is said that dinosaurs existed 65 million years ago, until a meteorite collided on the planet and caused their extinction. Or did it?
What if the impact of that meteorite created a parallel dimension where the dinosaurs continue to thrive and evolve into intelligent, vicious, aggressive beings?
You've got to admire the added complexity placed in the Mario universe, but trust me when I say it goes downhill from here. Fast forward to the main cast, our sibling plumbers Mario and Luigi, who are struggling to find work to pay the bills.
Scapelli. They beat us to it again. Another lost job.
I'll give you a summary of what comes after. Scapelli, a business rival of Mario, is attempting to resume construction on a plot of land currently occupied by college students who are digging up dinosaur bones. Scapelli then tries to pressure the students' leader, who is Daisy, and in response, she tries to go to a payphone to contact the university to seek further assistance from Scapelli. When she reaches the payphone, she encounters our protagonists looking for a job. And this happens.
This is Outrun's getting outrun fun over here. So get all your plumbers. Get extra.
I don't know about you, but if someone looks at me that way at a payphone, I run immediately right after. Seriously, this scene reeks of Charmin Obeyed Chinoy vibes.
I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable.
Thank you.
Naturally, afterwards, Mario and Luigi take her back to the digging site, and then Luigi asks her on a date.
Rock, well, actually, you know, I never take it off. Well, I know it sounds weird, but I mean, it's the only thing I have from when I was found.
We then find out that Daisy is an orphan, and that the stone is her last keepsake of her parents. Bear with me because this is important to the main plot. After dinner, Luigi walks Daisy home, but they decide to pass by the dig site first, only to discover that Scapelli's men is attempting to sabotage the site by breaking down some pipes. The pair then ask Mario for help in repairing them. For context, those two men have been tracking down Daisy to abduct her to the other dimension implied at the beginning. Obviously, Mario and Luigi also eventually make their way to the other dimension. And finally, we make it to where things get completely off the rails. What does the other dimension look like, you ask? Surprise! It looks just like our world, with zero semblance of the games we've come to love. But fear not, this is where it actually gets fun. As Mario and Luigi give chase to Daisy's captors, we get a preview of the main antagonist of this film.
The Rock and the Princess Daisy. And I'll finally be able to merge our world with theirs and get rid of the mammals!
As for our mysterious antagonist, Daisy and the Rock are the key to merge the two dimensions so that he may conquer the mammals. Buddy, you look like a mammal yourself, just as the rest of us.
Without that piece, the meteorite lays dormant. I'll not be able to merge the dimensions. Where is it?
The plumbers took it.
Who styled your hairdo? Daredevil? You seem to be ready to put on Ironheart's helmet. Credit to the one who made that comment in the community post. And yes, you heard correctly. Mario and Luigi are referred to as the plumbers. As if there are no other plumbers in this other dimension. Talk about low sanitization standards. Shortly thereafter, it was broadcasted in the entire dimension that Mario and Luigi are being tracked down. They then get robbed of the rock that Luigi unintentionally taken from Daisy, which eventually ends up at the hands of this random stranger. Who is this person and why did she take the rock? I have no idea. But wait till you see who they meet next.
Cheer up. Things will get worse. Ain't got no water anywhere. Food's bad.
Is this another random bystander? Oh, how I wish it is.
All because of the evil King.
You know the law, Toad.
Yep, you heard that right. Somehow this became this. Suffice to say, Mario, Luigi, and Toad got arrested by the police. In the precinct, they were asked a question.
Name?
Mario.
Okay, so far so good.
Last name?
Mario.
Okay, what's your name?
Luigi.
Luigi?
No, Luigi Mario.
God, why? Surnames are not necessary. Or I mean, you could have made another surname like Mario Angelo. Anything but the same first name? Gosh, somehow I was hoping that it was some sort of joke. But no. Take a look at this.
Step inside.
Okay, that's enough of the rolling of the credits because this is not yet over. I intentionally withheld the name of our big baddie in this show, but now is the time to spill the beans. So who is the man with the iron heart hairdo? Brace yourselves. With Mario and Luigi incarcerated, the man who is after Daisy and the Rock pays them a visit and makes his reveal.
I'm, Larry Lazard of Lazard, Conda, Dactyl.
What is it with repeating the same name twice? Is it really that hard to make another name?
Who's this Cooper clown? We gotta talk to that goofball now.
I don't think you want to do that. Now, where is that meteorite piece?
But proceeds to tell them that he is Koopa anyway.
You know what I'm talking about!
No one touches President Koopa.
Oh, you think Toad is bad enough? Well, I've got news for you. That's right. You better believe this became this. And the two men that abducted Daisy. Dun. Da-da-da-dun. So maybe you're wondering, why did they make the monsters personalities? Well, not to brag, but based on my scientific extensive research.
I don't know.
Oh, you think we are done? We are not done.
Koopa! You're a lousy leader!
Simon, de-evolve him now.
If Pokemon has evolved, this show has de-evolved. That's right. This is not yet Toad's final form.
Goombas.
Behold, the Goomba, the lost son of Killer Croc.
Loyal. Lethal. Stupid.
Sorry, got a little carried away there. Probably from this movie. But I believe there's one more monster that needs to be introduced.
Dinosaur. Yoshi is a pet of the royal family. You may pet him.
Okay, given the standards of this film, I say that is as accurate to the game as it can get. And I kind of fast forwarded there, so Mario and Luigi get away, Peach finds out that her mother died, and she's finding out about her heritage through Koopa.
And you've at least suspected that you were different.
Let's pretend that we didn't see that last moment, and Daisy remains in custody while Mario and Luigi outwit Iggy and Spike. And there they find out what the stone is.
The rock is a piece of a special meteorite which was chipped off upon impact 65 million years ago.
And by attaching that last piece to the meteorite, the two dimensions will merge, fulfilling Koopa's wish.
Then our cousin Koopa shall become ruler of both our worlds.
I don't get it. Why didn't he just come through before like you clowns?
That's probably the best question that Mario has ever asked.
Ah, you fool! It's been sealed off for years until someone on your side blasted it open again.
Scapelli.
Yeah? So what's stopping you from using it? Anyway, let's continue.
What if we get you the rock? Will you get us Daisy?
Yes, I think that proposal would mutually benefit both our parties.
So the four of them are suddenly working together now, and Mario and Luigi tell Iggy and Spike that it was taken by the large lady earlier, who is revealed to be Big Bertha. Yes, the fish. I'm not gonna show images anymore, you guys get it. So they managed to track down Big Bertha at a nightclub, and in fear of a copyright strike, I have to put my voice over it, but Mario manages to get it in, shall we say, not so kid-friendly ways. But little did they know that the staff realized who they were. Thus, the Goomba swarmed all over the place. And for some reason, Big Bertha still chooses to help them. Because...
Come on, there's no time for that now. Come on.
Man, this movie also gives terrible relationship advice. I mean, who is this for?
Come on.
Look.
So Mario and Luigi begin to infiltrate Koopa's fortress. And in a random closet, they get their outfits in the game. I don't know why it's there, but let's just roll with it. As they were pressing forward, Koopa discovers that Iggy and Spike have betrayed him and has ordered them to die, while Daisy, on the other hand, also finds an opportunity to escape. He then eventually encounters Iggy and Spike under custody and frees them. Now for the interesting part. So obviously they team up, and eventually Iggy and Spike lead Daisy to a particular room.
Daisy, I think this may come as something of a shock.
A shock is putting it very, very mildly.
Daisy, may I present to you your father?
I know I said Yoshi was the final creature that needed to be introduced, but I lied. This is the true final creature. You better be ready.
This is my father?
Yes.
Imagine being told that that grotesque abomination is your dad. She doesn't collapse. She doesn't react violently because I know I will. I mean, I know someone who will react far more for a far less dire situation.
I am your father.
Now that is a strong woman.
I know this is gonna sound a little strange, but I want you to meet my father.
I would have snorted a whole barrel of copium to be that composed. According to Google, this is supposed to be Bowser, but enough already. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm going to fast forward here way ahead, and I missed some details and some characters because they're kind of unnecessary. Well, this movie is kind of unnecessary, but that's beside the point. And this video has got on long enough and I am kind of tired. So the team fights their way out and tries to stop Koopa, but eventually the inevitable happens. The two dimensions begin to merge.
We're merging!
So Koopa eventually makes it to our world, but conveniently enough, he only takes one victim in his invasion. So that man in the suit that Koopa shot is none other than Scapelli. In case you guys forgot who he is the business rival of Mario. So yeah, very convenient. Then not long after that, Luigi and Daisy manage to pull out the meteorite, eventually bringing Koopa and Mario back to the other dimension. And upon returning, Mario, Luigi, and Daisy confront Koopa for one last time. And with the defeat of Koopa, the team celebrates, and just as they were about to go home, Daisy decides to stay behind to fix the dimension. whatever that means in this movie.
And save a parallel world from a ruthless dictator.
Amplified to the max.
I'd call them the Super Mario Brothers.
And just as they were about to wrap things up, I was at a loss for words at the extreme, the heavenly confidence this movie had.
Luigi, Mario!
Daisy!
You gotta come with me. I need your help.
That's right. They actually did it. They actually did it. My God.
What's wrong?
You're never gonna believe this.
I believe it.
You do?
I believe.
Yep. They actually believed that this was gonna get a sequel. But to their credit, they did provide one more thing after the credits. That's right. This movie did post-cut scenes before they were cool.
A video game based on your many adventures.
What would you call it?
The Super Koopa Cousins.
Ah, finally, we're at the end. So, Super Mario 1993. How do I feel? Even if you still want to watch it, despite everything I've said, I would watch it with friends and maybe with booze. Maybe you'll receive it better, but everything's terrible. The writing, the character design, it tries so hard to be so wacky. And at the same time, it's not really for kids. And what's with the... Why did they decide to make the creatures actual people rather than creatures themselves? How did Nintendo approve this? Maybe they were drinking so much booze as well? But anyway, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 1993. Watch it with your friends, watch it with booze, and maybe it will be far, far more palatable. And that's about it. I am so exhausted. Okay, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and do subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you later.